Hello Aries Nation, welcome to my shiny new channel and your weekly tarot reading for October 17th through the 23rd. If you haven't met me, and you probably haven't since this is a brand new channel, I'm Sophie and I'm an intuitive reader. I'm going to be pulling a few cards to see what's going on with you currently, and I'll be taking a look into your recent past, your current energy, and the immediate future. Then I'll close it out with a few oracle cards and messages from the universe. And remember, these are general readings, so they may not resonate for everyone. Be sure to check the description box below for links to cards, decks, books, all the things. And just for fun, set your video speed to 2 times because my readings are really funny at chipmunk speeds. And with that, let's get into your reading. Saw quite a few things flip out there in the beginning. Look, we have potential new connections being made, new romantic connections, walking away from some kind of loss, growing something for the future. Oops. All right. Get to it. All right, universe, angel, spirits, guides, what is your message for Aries for this week? 1, 2, 3. All right. What'd I say? I don't make this stuff up, I just do the readings. 2 more please, 2 more for Aries. All right, I'll take all of them. Let's just get this all in the frame. There's extra cards here this time, so. See, I might have to back this out a little. Oops, wrong way. Sorry. You get to watch me mess with my camera settings. And you saw that my desk is white. So shameful. A white desk in the background. Oh my. Whatever shall we do? Alright, these ones are just a little bit shiny, but for those of you who are wondering, this is the Golden Art Nouveau deck, and it has this beautiful gold foil on all of the cards. This is just a little piece of clear quartz just to prop this card up so it's not so shiny. And what do we want to use for this one? We'll use our little amethyst moon here. Prop this one up. Just a smidge. Okay. Alright, so in your current energy, you are coming back to a place of sort of peacefulness. If any of you are going through your healing journey, you may have recently come back to sort of your inner child. You may have a more playful energy about you now. I'm hearing for some of you now that we are out of Mercury retrograde, this may be having an effect on you, and now you're feeling lighter, you're feeling better. For some of you, you may have encountered somebody from your past that's bringing you this sort of sweet sense of joy and happiness in your life. Whatever it is, the energy here in your current situation is very young. And with the star underneath it, it feels like something that you've been trying to achieve or something that you've been guided towards for a little while. So let's see what else is going on here. Now, in your recent past, you've walked away from something that was no longer serving you. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'm not sensing a huge loss here from you. Some disappointment, yes. Ooh, I'm getting chills. But it feels lighter than than others do when they go through like these tower moments with their breakups and stuff. It's almost like maybe this person was relatively new in your life. You've been dating a few months or something like that. And so, yeah, you're disappointed that it didn't work out, but you're moving on. You recognize that this is no longer serving you and you're going to move forward. And that's okay. You're allowed to do that. That's why it's called dating, because you're, trying to find that person that fits. So I do see you going back out there and really just kind of attacking things. This definitely isn't something that's going to hold you down. And when you find somebody that you like, you go for it. You definitely, you're going into it from a more logical standpoint, I feel like. You've gained some clarity here, and you're also staying fairly grounded in all of this as well, though. And what's interesting here is I feel like you have a lot to offer somebody, especially when it comes to financial resources, that you may be fairly well off for yourself, and you're looking for that person to share it with. And so this brings you over into your current energy where you're looking to start that new cycle. This is your world card. So this cycle has ended, this cycle is beginning, and somebody has showed up in your life recently, or something that is giving you this sort of childlike energy. Ooh, interesting. Trying to get some clarity on like what this is all about. Can you clarify the Knight of Coins and the Ten of Coins, please? Or at least the Knight. Okay, something to do with love. Can you clarify the Knight of Coins, please? Something in your hopes and dreams. A decision that needs to be made. Interesting. Tell me more about this decision for Aries. What is this decision Aries needs to make? 2 cards, please. 2 cards. What is the decision Aries needs to make? Oh, what direction you're going to head in next? Is there anything else? Okay. And here we have new beginnings. Okay, so interesting. New beginnings. This is your world card. Basically, same thing. You are the crossroads that you're at. Oh, I see what it is. Okay. Whether or not to put yourself back out there, or to kind of keep things at home for a little bit. Basically, do you want to go back out into the world and date, or do you want to take some time for yourself for a little bit and just kind of stay home and peace and quiet and that kind of stuff, which would definitely explain this energy here of just kind of looking out for yourself, looking out for your own inner child, looking out for your own peace and harmony and tranquility. So all of this makes sense for me. You definitely want love. Love is definitely something that you are after. And when you find love, you go after it. Like when you see it, you go. But there is this hesitation apparently that you're not sure if you want to go back out yet or not. And this is just a yet. This is just for a right now. And I don't feel like it's even going to last very long. You're just kind of like, I just need a little break, you know? You've put a lot of effort and energy into doing this, which is why this card feels like it's not so... it doesn't feel very deep. Like this doesn't feel like a really deep wound. It was just like, okay, this one didn't work out. Let's go on to the next one. You know, there's some disappointment here again, which is why you're probably contemplating not going out and dating for a little bit, because you're tired. You need a break. You need a break. Isn't that one of the cards that came out while I was shuffling or something about you needing a break? Anyway, I'll pull the next line. We'll get more clarity, see what's coming. So what's coming next for Aries? What's coming next for Aries? Something more traditional in nature. Possibly your approach to dating. Instead of dating online, maybe you're going to choose to meet people out in the world. All right, we do have new beginnings. We do have success on the board. What else? What else? What else is coming for Aries? Finding balance. One more for the 5. All right, I'll take it. Wow, you've got 3 knights on the board. You've got the Knight of Wands here. And if I lift up this, you've got the Knight of Pentacles coins here and the Knight of Wands here. So you're definitely in not receptive mode, but of like delivery mode. You are Knights are all about messages being delivered. No, I'm sorry, I have this wrong. You have 2 pages and 2 knights. So the 2 pages are all about messages being delivered, and the 2 knights are all about putting it into action. So your message here to be delivered is clarity, knowledge, information, and with that you can move forward and, you know, go after what it is that you want. Here you have, you know, finances, you have grounding energy, you have stability, you have long-term planning, you know, that kind of thing. And then over here you have your Knight of Wands, which is going after the things that you're passionate about. So if this is a person, then you're definitely looking for that like physical chemistry with this person, somebody that's going to be very passionate with you, and you want to, you know, you definitely want to make that connection. Going back to all this, Queen of Pentacles, this is your energy moving forward. You need to be very grounded with your decisions that you're going to make. You are going to gain clarity. You are going to gain focus. But you need to be very pragmatic about what you do going forward. And so I think that's going back to this energy here, is you can continue going the way that you're going and doing it the way that you're doing it, but something's saying that you need to slow down a little bit. You need to take things a little bit slower and really harness this sort of earthy energy of the Pentacles coins, and really delve into sort of the long-term aspects of finding a partner. You know, what kind of relationship do you want? Do you desire a more traditional relationship? You know, are you seeking marriage? Are you seeking, you know, just a fling? You know, for some of you it could just be a fling. But either way, no matter what your flavor is, you need to gain clarity on what's going to bring you success in whatever it is that you're aiming for. You need balance. And then you can go after it with your Knight of Wands. But the Knight of Wands is a much slower moving energy than this Knight of Swords over here. This Knight of Swords is like, we're going to go after it, we're going to attack, we're going to be reckless, you know, at all costs we just go for the thing that we want. This one's telling you to go a little bit slower, take more all things in consideration, you know, consider being more grounded with your approaches, and yeah, really, really look for that balance and that clarity with the next person that you're gonna date. I'm curious now. Yeah, because if you don't, you're just gonna end up in that energy again. Which I feel like this energy came sometime in the past, like way before this ever happened. This was somebody that actually hurt you previously and left you feeling lost and confused, and we don't want that for you. We want, yeah, somebody that, oh, it feels like this person ended the relationship on you and left you feeling broken. And so now you're kind of like guarding against that. And so this is why you're being told to move a little bit slower, work with somebody, like build something together. Don't just go into it for all the right reasons. You know, it's feeling like the Mr. or Mrs. Right, not Mr. or Mrs. Right now, if that makes sense. So, okay. So that's where the duality comes in. You tend to be, well, you're Aries, so you tend to be, I want it and I want it now. And the universe is telling you need to slow down. Not stop, just slow down. Think before you act. You can still follow your passions. Just be smarter about it. Ooh, I like this message. All right. Let's see what Moonology has. Moonology, do you have anything for Aries for this week? Do you have anything for Aries this week? You and your loved ones are safe. And the answers you need are coming. Okay. So you and your loved ones are safe. I feel like it goes back to this energy here of some hurt that occurred to you in the past by some relationship. And so you have your walls up now as you're going through this dating process, and it's just letting you know that the more information you get, the harder it will be for you to become back in this place, if that makes sense. Like, you've done the healing, you've done the work, you've moved on from this situation, so you don't need to worry about it anymore. You're safe. Like, people are not going to make you feel this way again. You've learned that lesson. So you don't need to learn it again. So you don't need to harbor this fear that somebody else is going to put you in this position. You may have even walked out on this relationship here, which is why it doesn't feel like any big loss, because you were the one that left and you were ready to leave. And then the answers you need are coming. Again, this is all about finding clarity and focus in your wants and needs and desires when it comes to the next person that's coming into your life. All right. Angel answers. Do we have anything for Aries? Angel answers. Do we have anything for Aries? Do we? Angel answers, Aries. Aries and angel answers. Ha. Reconsider. Yes. Reconsider the path that you're already on and the way that you approach relationships. Again, that goes back to this whole, take it slow. Don't do anything rash, irrational. Don't go too fast, but don't stop. And that goes back to that energy I was telling you before. It's like, I don't feel like this period of rest is going to last very long for you. I feel like it's just a needed respite. But this is by no means you like calling it quits on relationships or anything of that sort. This is just you taking a breather for a minute. So, All right, Aries, thank you so much for being here and bringing your energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising signs. Like and subscribe so that I can get these messages out to others who can benefit. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.